Since Jon Jones and Tyson Fury engaged in a social media feud, their actions have consistently grabbed the media's attention. A remark made by UFC commentator Joe Rogan sparked a significant controversy between Bones and the renowned boxing star. During an episode of his podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan suggested that if the Gypsy King and Bones were locked in a room, Fury would not emerge as the victor. This statement deeply angered the boxer, prompting him to assert that Jones wouldn't stand a chance against him. Consequently, the UFC heavyweight champion called out Fury for a potential showdown. Similarly, fans also believe that if these two formidable athletes were to confront each other, Jones would emerge victorious. It's worth noting that this isn't the first time Rogan has expressed confidence in Jones. Nearly 4 years ago, Rogan discussed Jones's phenomenal skills with legendary boxer Mike Tyson, who concurred with the sentiment. The ongoing feud has generated significant controversy, with the two engaging in a heated exchange of words online in recent weeks. While the possibility of an immediate fight between them remains distant, UFC President Dana White believes they should resolve their differences inside the octagon. White boldly declared, "If Tyson Fury genuinely deserves to fight Jon Jones in the UFC, I'll make it a reality." He emphasized his positive rapport with Fury, stating, "Tyson and I have a good relationship. I have a genuine fondness for Tyson Fury." When it comes to predicting a victor in a hypothetical matchup between Fury and Jones, White made his preference abundantly clear. "Jon Jones is unequivocally the most formidable individual on the planet," asserted White. "There's no room for debate or denial. I don't care what anyone says. People can attempt to twist the narrative for attention. Much of this is merely clickbait." Despite opposing crossover fights, the UFC president gained notoriety for facilitating the Floyd Mayweather vs. Conor McGregor bout. This boxing spectacle resulted in both fighters earning multi-million-dollar paydays exceeding $100 million. Confident in his ability to meet Fury's financial demands, White believes he can offer the boxer a lucrative deal for his MMA debut. The recent exchange of remarks began when UFC commentator Joe Rogan expressed on his podcast that no one believes Tyson Fury could defeat Jon Jones in a fight. Rogan reaffirmed his conviction to guest Andrew Schultz. "If we're talking about the most formidable individual on the planet, I'm betting everything on Jon Jones if he and Tyson Fury were locked in a room." Rogan elaborated on his stance, emphasizing, "Tyson Fury is an incredible boxer, but he stands no chance of emerging victorious from that room. Zero chance. Unless he lands an immediate knockout punch on Jon, which I find highly unlikely, the looming takedown threat is simply too overwhelming. You'll be left in utter disbelief when Jon secures his grip." In response, Fury retaliated with a defiant counterattack, asserting his belief that nobody, including the dominant Jon Jones, could defeat him. He expressed his displeasure with Rogan's remark, referring to him as a little f***ing midget, bald midget. Fury clarified that he had refrained from engaging in social media exchanges until now, but felt compelled to respond. He firmly stated, "I heard him say that Jon Jones could f*** me up if we were in the room together. I don't think so. No man born of a mother could f*** me up. Not in a room, just the two of us. Whatever goes down in that room, I'd walk out. It wouldn't be a f***ing problem." In reaction to Fury's outburst, Jones challenged him to determine who truly reigns as the superior fighter. Jones addressed Fury directly, remarking, "Hey Tyson, it seems like Joe may have hit a nerve. I acknowledge that you're untouchable inside the boxing ring right now, but let's not allow that to confuse you with what would occur if you stepped into my cage. If you ever want to settle those lingering questions, contact Dana. I'm willing to assist you." Following the exchange of words, Fury issued a challenge to Jones for a boxing match, which Jones interpreted as a deviation from Fury's earlier stance. In response to White's remarks, Fury wrote, "If you guys want to fight me, it has to be under boxing rules. I don't grapple on the ground. I stand and throw punches." Jones, upon hearing Fury's statement, sarcastically remarked, "Yesterday, Tyson says, 'No man born from a mother can beat me.' Today, he says, 'Jon can never beat me in a boxing ring.' Yeah, I'm glad we got that clarified." While the verbal sparring between Jones and Fury provides entertainment for fans of combat sports, the likelihood of an actual fight between them remains a distant fantasy. Following a 3-year absence, Jones returned to the UFC octagon and swiftly defeated his opponent, Cyril Gane, using a guillotine choke in just 2 minutes and 4 seconds of the opening round. This dominant victory prompted Jones to discuss being the ultimate fighter in MMA history. Subsequently, Jones challenged former heavyweight champion Stipe Miocic for his next fight.
My whole world is going to be focused on him. This is the biggest opportunity in my life to beat the heavyweight GOAT.
Jones is expected to defend his title against him later this year. Fury has dabbled in MMA training in the past, receiving instruction on the fundamentals from former UFC contender Darren Till in 2019. He's also previously suggested the possibility of facing Francis Ngannou in the cage, but with boxing rules and 4-ounce gloves. In his most recent fight, Fury secured a 10th-round TKO victory over Derek Chisora, successfully defending his WBC title. Currently, Fury is without a confirmed opponent, although he is actively seeking a unification fight against Alexander Usyk, who holds the WBA, WBO, IBF and Ring heavyweight titles. While there has been mutual interest between Fury and former UFC champion Francis Ngannou for a potential boxing match, it appears that such a matchup is not on the immediate horizon, despite Ngannou's recent agreement with the PFL, which allows him to pursue high-profile boxing fights. A straight MMA fight against Jones would be illogical for Fury, as it requires a completely different skill set that he likely doesn't possess. In boxing, fighters are limited to using their fists to strike opponents above the waist. The objective is to score points through clean punches and knockouts. MMA, on the other hand, allows a broader range of techniques, including strikes with fists, elbows, knees and legs, as well as grappling techniques such as submissions and takedowns. UFC Hall of Famer Michael Bisping shared his thoughts on the potential fight, expressing his curiosity and enthusiasm. Bisping acknowledged Fury's imposing stature and acknowledged his roots in a resilient fighting family of gypsies known for their toughness. However, when it comes to a mixed martial arts contest within the confines of the octagon, without any weapons, Bisping firmly believed that Fury wouldn't stand a chance. He confidently asserted, "He's not gonna have a bloody chance. He's not gonna have a chance in hell. No way." When there's smoke, there's fire, and the anticipation is building for a clash between these two giants that could potentially become the most lucrative crossover fight ever witnessed. If Dana White has his way, prepare for the heat to ignite. Stay tuned and subscribe to ensure you stay informed as we provide regular updates. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.